Glenn, for months now, ahead of this big announcement, President Biden said that his selection for the next U.S. Supreme Court justice would be a historic one. That selection, Federal Appeals Court Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, the first African-American woman on the U.S. Supreme Court. The president said he wanted to add more diversity to a court that was comprised primarily of white men for nearly 2 centuries. The 51-year-old nominee is the first former public defender on the high court. She's also a Harvard Law School graduate. She worked at an agency that develops federal sentencing policy. Jackson was also part of a unanimous commission vote that cleared the way for thousands of inmates imprisoned for federal drug crimes to get their sentences reduced following a new law. Now, the president said his advisors spent weeks reviewing Jackson's records, her background. They also spent a lot of time interviewing those in her inner circle. President Biden made it clear during the selection process that he wanted to pick a nominee who would have a tough presence on the court and being persuasive with the other justices. If confirmed, Jackson would take the coveted position on the 9-member court that Justice Stephen Breyer will vacate following his retirement this summer. Her appointment would not change the balance of the court, which still has more conservatives.
During this process, we look for someone who, like Justice Breyer, has a pragmatic understanding that the law must work for the American people. Someone who has historical perspective to understand that the Constitution is a resilient charter of liberty. Someone with the wisdom to appreciate that the Constitution protects certain inalienable rights, rights that fall within the most fundamental personal freedoms that our society recognizes. In the end, someone with extraordinary character will bring to the Supreme Court an independent mind, uncompromising integrity, and with a strong moral compass and the courage to stand up for what she thinks is right.
Justice Breyer, the members of the Senate will decide if I fill your seat, but please know that I could never fill your shoes.
And Jackson's nomination must still be confirmed by the Senate. Democrats hold a thin majority, a 50-50 margin, with Vice President Kamala Harris as a tiebreaker. Now, we'll have much more throughout the day on this historic nomination, but for now, we'll send it back to you in the studio.